This wind is not nice.
I'll get it.
Go on. There we go.
All right, we've all been there. Got winds blowing 20 miles an hour. You can't get the boat on the trailer. I admit, I struggle getting this thing on the trailer nice and straight, even on a good day, which is why I'm super excited about the new product I just installed on my boat. Let's take a closer look at it. This here is the Bullseye Quick Load Boat Guide. And the key to this is we got a set on the front and we got a set on the back. And what makes these different is they sit real close to your boat, doesn't give it any wiggle room, so it goes on perfectly every time. Now the problem with guides like this is they rub on your boat, but these guys got a patent on theirs. You push this little button here and it flips away from your boat so it doesn't rub on it as you're driving down the road. When you're getting ready to load the boat, you just turn it back and it'll load it straight every time. Give you a closer look here. It's a very heavy-duty boat guide. It's got a nice rubber, heavy-duty rubber top there so it won't mark anything. These are non-marring shields here that rub on your boat. And you can see down here it attaches a very simple installation. I'll show you that in just a second. But very heavy-duty steel and it ain't going anywhere. So this is the front one. I also got one on the back right there. All right, I've been trying to find a solution to this for the last several years. I started out with those carpet-covered wood bunks. I got those off Amazon and they just did not fit on my trailer right. I had to put a bunch of shims and stuff in there and they're kind of flimsy and I didn't like them, so I got rid of those. And I went with these PVC guide-ons. These actually work pretty good for getting your boat started on your boat, but or the boat started on the trailer, but they don't guide the front end of the boat. That's what's special about these Bullseye Quick Loads is they have one on the back and on the front. So the back ones will initially get you straight on the trailer, and then as it pulls up, it grabs the front end and straightens it out and puts it perfectly straight. Main problem I've had with these two is when I'm trailering it, I got the boat cover on and they rubbed holes in my boat cover, which really made me mad. So I don't have to deal with that anymore. I do like these because they allow me to see my trailer when I'm backing up. They got lights on top. So what I did is I just pulled them out so they're not even touching the boat anymore. I'm just going to use them there as so I can see the trailer as I'm backing up. And there's enough room to actually put the Bullseye Quick Guides on here. I'm going to show you how to install those. So I was just recently at the Northwest Sports Show here in Minneapolis and I met Ken and Leigh, who are the owners of the Bullseye Quick Load. It's just a nice, small, family-run operation made right here in the USA with good quality parts. So I was so impressed by them. I got myself a set. Said you can buy these in a set of 2 or a set of 4. I highly recommend going with the set of 4 because that's what's going to get you perfectly centered. If you just need a little bit of help, you can just put 2 on the back side. But they'll come in a package like this. Like I said, I already installed the right side, so this is going on the left side here. I'll show you what you get in the package. First, it's just a piece of paper that says what's all included in the kit. And you'll notice that it's very simple. They only have, I think, 2 size nuts you have to worry about. Very well packaged. Comes with a solid cardboard in there to keep everything nice. Stuff in there. Let's see, we got all your hardware. So you got a bunch of U-bolts. And a little bit smaller ones. And then here's the actual guides right here. Everything's nicely taped up and well packaged. There you go, there's one. And then this here is going to be the metal bracket that fits on your boat. That right there just takes the U-bolts and goes right around the frame of your trailer. Now this here is going to clamp on the top of that bracket right here, just like so. And they already have pre-drilled holes here. So they have what's called a Lund kit, and that's pre-drilled for Lund boats. It also fits my Lumacraft, I think some Crestliners. Then they have another side here with 1 pre-drilled hole, so you can drill your other hole in case you have a boat that this side doesn't fit. You can custom drill your hole wherever you need it to fit. All right, this little package has just a bunch of backer plates for the U-bolts. And then you get a bag with all your nuts and washers and that kind of stuff. So that's all that's in the box. And I just want to show you quick again how these fit together. So this has 2 holes in it, that has 2 holes in it, and that says bottom, so you put that down, there you go. And that should give you the correct angle for your boat. It kind of sits like that. If not, you just flip it around, you drill the front, put the bolt in the front hole, and then drill the second hole wherever you need it to tilt. So it's very simple. All right, let's go put one on so you can see how easy it is. Okay, all you really need is a socket with an 11/16 socket and a 9/16 socket. First, you're going to take the 2 larger U-bolts here. We're going to attach this bracket to the frame. Now, it doesn't really say exactly where to put them, but you just basically want one near the back and one near the front, right before the trailer starts to turn in. So this just goes on the inside. And throw the U-bolts right through the holes in this plate. Helps you have like a creeper or something. You get under here, it gets kind of low. There we go. You just take one of your larger nuts and the larger lock washer and put them on all 4 posts here. All right, it helps you have the deep well sockets here. So switching over so I can get the bolts on a little tighter. All right, next we install this bar on top. That says bottom, and then one side has 2 holes, the other side has 1 hole. So put the 2 holes near the outside. If you fit a Lund or a Lumacraft, something like that, you can test it. If it doesn't work, you can flip it around and use the other side. 2 more U-bolts. And then these take these plates underneath. And then these ones are the smaller nuts that fit the 9/16 socket here. So. All right, now this is only hand tight because I'm going to have to adjust it in and out depending on where the boat is. Here's a little closer look at what it actually looks like. Just those 2 with the plates on the bottom. Here. All that's left is putting on the actual guide. And for these, you just got these bolts. And those take the 9/16 also. You can see it's kind of hitting the boat, so all I gotta do is pull this out a little bit, give it room. All right, now this one I could tighten up because it's staying where it is. All right, now it's all loosely bolted together down here. I'm just gonna move it back and forth till it's just barely touching the boat, maybe an 1/8 inch clearance there. Make sure it's in the load position, so you can turn the button, and that is the trailer position, so you wanna be in the load position. Jiggle these U-bolts down here to make sure it's, there it is. Just barely touching, just pull it off just a hair. Right about there. Adjust these U-bolts where I want them. Then I'll tighten these ones up. Make sure it still can twist the way it should. Nothing's interfering, I can put it back. All right, that's a good position. I'll just tighten these up. All right, that is the completed setup. Give you another quick look. Here's a close-up. So you got this big rubber top piece here. Then you got it's like a PVC shield, some kind of plastic here that doesn't mark your boat. You got the lock, the load lock and the travel lock button. So you just push it in and twist and it clicks in. Give you another shot to see how it's right there, just barely touching the boat. And when you push it in the travel position, you get about 1.5 inch clearance. So it won't hurt your boat. And then working our way down there, just a few U-bolts holds it all together. Shot from the other side. Now, cool thing is you don't have to drill any holes in your trailer or anything. It just all completely bolts right on. All right, I think you get the idea. That's how you install them. I'm going to go install the last one there up front, and then we're going to take it to the lake and try it out in the real world. I can't wait to see how it works. Now, while I'm heading out to the lake, you should go down in the description there. I put all their information. You go to bullseyequickload.com. I got their email and their phone number. You can contact them if you want more information on this. Again, this is a small family-run business right here in America. They make all their stuff here. And I was at the sports show. I actually met Ken and Leigh. Here's a picture of me with Ken, and his son Kyle was also there, who is right now getting his pilot's license. And if you watch my channel, you know that I work as a commercial airline pilot. So we had stuff to talk about there. He's also got another kid that's getting a pilot's license again, and a couple of daughters and stuff. So the whole family is... sounds like they're pulling together, and they're all going to be helping out with the business. So it truly is a family-run business. They're good people. They make a good quality product, and I just, I feel good about promoting this one and just getting the word out there so you guys can get a great product and we can help out a nice small family-run business. There you go. You're just touching on each side there. Let's pull her up and see what it looks like. There you have it, a perfectly centered boat. Works well. Let's check this side. Well, everyone, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you think they got an amazing product here, drop them a line, shoot them an email, say hi, tell them you saw this on Go Midwest Fishing. And I talked to Ken. He said he will give you free shipping for a very limited time if you let him know you saw it here. So drop him a line to say hi if nothing else. And thank you so much for watching. We'll see you on the next video.